Well, I won the first duel of the Battle City Finals, thanks to my Egyptian god card Slifer the Sky Dragon, but I still need to be careful with it. It seems like it has real powers beyond this game. I remember you. You're Shadi.
Yes, and you've learned much since we first met in Duelist Kingdom, Yugi. You're beginning to understand your fate and its relation to the past. A fate that intertwines with that of the spirit who dwells within your Millennium Puzzle.
Well, I know a little bit. Like Yami was an ancient pharaoh.
That is correct. And together you must save the Earth.
From an ancient evil. I know. But are you here to explain how? 'Cause I'm still confused.
I am but the guardian of the 7 Millennium items. I am here because I sensed a disturbance in the mystic alignment once again. All 7 items are on board this vessel, as well as the 3 Egyptian god cards, which means all of the objects capable of saving and destroying the world are right here.
Really?
And the Earth's safety rests with you, Yugi. Heed my words. If the wrong individuals were to gain control of any of the Millennium items or one of the Egyptian god cards, the results could be catastrophic. It nearly happened once before when Pegasus created duel monsters.
It did? But how?
Well, it all began when Maximilian Pegasus first arrived in Egypt. He was searching for a method of reuniting with his lost love. His quest brought him to me, and I presented him with the Millennium Eye, for he was destined to possess it. Soon after, he discovered the origins of the ancient Egyptian shadow games. Pegasus became obsessed with these games and decided to dedicate his life to recreating them. He sought to resurrect the ancient mystical powers he discovered, but much to his surprise, it almost destroyed him. Pegasus didn't know his limits, but he would come to discover he'd unleashed a power far beyond his control.
Please, tell me more! Shadi, how did duel monsters start?
Pegasus grew more obsessed. Determined to recreate the shadow games, he discovered the Egyptian god monsters.
And that almost destroyed him?
It all began during one of his early research trips to the ancient pyramids, where Pegasus planned to locate the stones depicting the Egyptian god monsters he'd read about.
You call yourself an archaeologist? Find me these Egyptian godstones, you fool, or you're fired!
I'm trying, sir.
They must be here somewhere, and I won't rest until I find them. These 3 monsters are an essential part of my game.
Maximilian Pegasus?
Huh? It's you. What do you want?
If you are searching for the 3 Egyptian god monsters, you'll never find them alone. They've been sealed away in a pharaoh's tomb that no mortal can penetrate.
Please go on.
All right. I possess the power to uncover the hidden secrets of these ancient beasts, Maximilian.
I must see them, please. You have to take me there immediately.
So I guided Pegasus and his team of archaeologists to an underground chamber hidden beneath the desert sands.
This is it! The secrets of the most powerful shadow monsters are at my fingertips!
No, our journey is not over yet.
Astonishing! An entire underground city! Make sure you're getting all of this on tape.
Let us proceed, gentlemen. What you seek lies this way.
This seems simpler than you described, Shadi.
Little did Pegasus know that the pharaoh's tomb had been carefully guarded for millennia.
Someone else is here. How will we get past these men?
Observe. The power of my Millennium Key will protect us. Now then, if you gentlemen will follow me.
Why aren't they stopping us?
We're invisible, cloaked in the magic of my item.
Really? This is incredible!
And after traveling by foot for hours, our journey was over. Stop, we're here. The creatures you seek lie inside this chamber.
Finally, after 5,000 years, the 3 Egyptian god monsters will awaken!
Please, proceed with caution. You can take as many photographs as you'd like, but you mustn't remove anything you find within.
This one moment will make my entire trip worthwhile.
Pegasus entered the dimly lit chamber first, and his team soon followed. As promised, I brought him to the ancient resting place of the Egyptian god tablets. Inside, Pegasus found what he came for, never knowing he was about to unleash a devastating force like no other.
Huh! The winged dragon of Ra! Obelisk the Tormentor! Slifer the Sky Dragon! Hello, my ancient friends! It's a pleasure to meet you! At last, I can unlock the secret powers of the 3 Egyptian god monsters! Once I immortalize these beautiful creatures in print, my Duel Monsters card game will be complete!
Triumphant, Pegasus returned to America to design his cards based upon the images he found on the stones. Whether he could control their incredible power, I did not yet know. You see, he was destined to awaken the Egyptian god monsters, but at a great cost, as Pegasus was about to find out.
So let's see if I understand you correctly. You say everyone involved in my Egyptian god card project has met with disaster?
Yes, sir. These photographs are like none I've ever taken. It's almost as though the camera captured the very power of these monsters through the carvings. Wow. Extraordinary. That's strange. No, it can't be. No, stay away!
At last, I can unlock the secret powers of the 3 Egyptian god monsters. Once I immortalize these beautiful creatures in print, my Duel Monsters...
In all my years of research, I've never seen hieroglyphs quite like these. But if I don't decipher them, Pegasus will be furious. Huh? What's going on here? What on earth is that?
Each one has disappeared, sir. And I mean completely gone without a single trace. I can only think of one solution. You must stop production of these monster cards.
Never! The production of the 3 Egyptian god cards is integral to the game of Duel Monsters and to my entire corporation. We can't let these little incidents stop us. We're on the verge of making history here, Croquet. I don't care if the cards are cursed. I'll do it myself under the protection of my Millennium Eye. Yes, my amazing creatures. I am honored to bring you back to life after all these years. I'll spare no detail in your recreation. There we go. I don't seem to be mysteriously disappearing at the hands of these 3 creatures now, do I, huh? They're almost complete.
But Pegasus would soon learn that fate had other plans for him, and for the 3 Egyptian god cards he had begun to create. For by that time, I had realized that he was not destined to control their powerful magic.
Huh? What's going on? And where am I?
Hear me, Pegasus. By attempting to recreate the images of the Egyptian god monsters, you've unleashed a dangerous force far beyond your comprehension and put the world at risk.
Even if it is true, I'll accept the burden of these cards as my own, and I'll contain their great powers. But I must bring the legacy of Duel Monsters to a new millennium.
It is clear to me now that you were not meant to control these monsters. Your only hope is to return them to their resting place. If not, their darkness will consume you and the entire world!
I've angered the Egyptian god monsters. and I felt their rage. That wasn't a dream. Their powers are very real. Shadi's words were true. Now I must lock the cards away or face destruction.
Although Maximilian Pegasus had already completed the prototypes of the 3 Egyptian god cards, he immediately flew to Egypt to seal them in the tomb alongside the original carvings and spare the world their absolute power.
I've been awaiting your return to the land of the pharaohs. I am Ishizu Ishtar. Now come with me.
And with the help of Ishizu, Pegasus sealed away the cards.
Then Merrick tried to steal them?
Yes, and if he were to get his hands on all 3, the results would be devastating.
I can assure you, Merrick will never hold all 3 Egyptian god cards.
My pharaoh, it is an honor for me to be in your presence once again, and I have great confidence in you. I know that you will restore order to the world and put an end to this chaos, just as you did 5,000 years ago. My complete faith lies in you.
All remaining finalists must now report to the main concourse.
Shadi? He's gone.
The next 2 duelists will now be chosen.
It's time! Let's go join the others!
All right. The future of mankind is depending on us.